The Evercade EXP brings many new features to the handheld Evercade gaming experience, some of which will be familiar to Evercade VS users and some that are brand new. Let's take a look through some of the new features and show you how to get the most out of your Evercade EXP as quickly as possible. Powering up. The Evercade EXP is slightly different from previous Evercade handhelds. To power on the device, you hold down the power button for 2 seconds. You do the same to power down the device. There is a light at the bottom of the console to indicate what stage the console is currently at. If the light is flashing green, this means the console is starting. Once it has finished, it will be a solid green before deactivating. If the light is red, then that means the console is charging. If it is flashing red, this means that the battery is low and needs charging. This will also flash if the console is off and it has too little power to turn on. When the light is flashing purple, this means the new screen dimming feature is in action, but your console is still on. You can select how long it takes for your screen to dim from the console's settings menu. Built-in games. One of the biggest new features of the Evercade EXP is its catalogue of 18 built-in games from world-class publisher Capcom. 14 arcade games including the likes of 1942, 1943, Final Fight, Mercs, Street Fighter II Hyper Fighting, Ghouls and Ghosts, and Strider are built in and playable straight away, alongside 4 great console games including Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, Mega Man X, and the fantastic RPG Breath of Fire. Starting these games is super easy and simple. On the left hand side of the screen, you'll find 3 sections: the cartridge section, the EXP section, and the settings menu, much like the Evercade VS. Move your cursor to the left and navigate to the EXP button. Press A and you'll unveil the Capcom collection and the hidden games menu. More on that in a moment. With Capcom highlighted, press A again and you'll find all the Capcom games ready to play. From there, it's just like any Evercade collection. Select the game, read the notes, press play or start a previous save game, and enjoy! Hidden games. In the same EXP menu, you'll find hidden games. This is where all of the games that you unlock are stored so that you can easily get back to them without having to repeat entering codes or passwords every time you want to play one. What are these hidden games? Well, at launch you'll have the same bonus games as those that are currently hidden on the Evercade VS, but there will be more coming in future. The EXP menu is also where you will find any seasonal extras, including Game of the Month when that starts for EXP users in 2023. Tate mode. Enabling Tate mode is as simple as pushing a button. Quite literally, on the bottom of the Evercade EXP console is a T button. Pressing this button at any point will enable Tate mode, meaning that vertical games will now display in their correct orientation. If you look at the top left of the screen, you'll see the Tate mode icon when this is enabled. You can press this at any time, either before starting your game or during. Once in the game, you can now turn your console 90 degrees counterclockwise to play in the Tate orientation. Select and Start will still operate as Insert Coin and Start for arcade games, and the menu button will still bring the in-game menu up but in a new vertical orientation. For your controls, the new A and B on the left hand side, or bottom side now, of the console will be activated to control your game, along with the D-pad also changing to be the correct way up. This will remain the same until Tate mode is deactivated and normal controls will resume, which you can do by pressing the T button underneath the console at any time. Game features. There are 2 new features for games with the Evercade EXP, and one existing one coming to handheld for the first time. Competition mode will disable all your save and load state options. This means you can't reload any game from any point or save your progress. This is for users and communities who want to do leagues, high score chases or challenges without having to question the validity of any results. Coin limit is another new competitive feature that will limit the amount of coins you can insert into your arcade game once it is loaded. This is great for challenges, but also to recreate that pocket money experience of going to the arcade with a handful of change. Each game will now also show statistics on the game information page. This will include the number of times you've played, how long you've played, and also how many save states you've made. New bezels and themes. Much like the Evercade VS and the Evercade Handheld 2.0 update, the Evercade EXP also comes with themes and bezels, including some new ones exclusive to Evercade EXP. These are blue and gold, the iconic colour scheme of Capcom. EXP, a new theme with the same vibrant background you'll find on the Evercade EXP packaging. Evercade Grid. Originally a bezel, this new grid theme will bring a clean look with that retro gaming vibe. In addition to the themes, there is also a new EXP bezel, and all bezels have been updated for Tate mode as well. Display features. We've added some quality of life features to the Evercade EXP display settings to help prolong your gaming. Familiar features from the previous Evercade consoles also return, including the pixel perfect display mode, scan lines available on games and on the menu, along with a new feature, dynamic rate control, a new technical feature which will help make games that run at non-standard refresh rates more synchronized. And all of this will work in both standard and Tate mode. Much like the Evercade VS, the Evercade EXP's built-in Wi-Fi will enable updates. To access these updates, simply connect to the Wi-Fi network. If you're starting your console for the first time, you'll be prompted to join straight away. Or you can do this at any time from the settings menu. If this is your first time starting your Evercade EXP, we recommend fully charging your battery before starting. There will be a day one update for the Evercade EXP available for you to download, and many more updates for bonuses, optimization and improvements in the future.